When admiring his talents, he made you feel like an Alice in Chains singer named Lane. His career in life goes several layers deep, like a certain author that once lived in Maine. They know his name from Spain to Tulane. He'll rock you like a chokeslam from a 7-footer named Kane in the middle of a hurricane. So put your hands together for a talented, humble, kind human being and Olympian. Last name Wilson, first name Blaine. Welcome to the tournament, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you. That was awesome. You need some oxygen?
I got Progresso and I got some water. I think I'm okay. You're going to select an inspirational moment from your childhood of your choice. Now, this inspirational moment is going to be turned into a song. You can select any singer-songwriter in history to sing this song. The musical artist can either be from the present or the past, deceased or alive. Which musician do you select? Which inspirational moment from your childhood would you select and why? And finally, what would be the title of this song and why?
But I think I'm going with Prince, actually. Great entertainer, and that's kind of what I consider myself when I was doing gymnastics. I was more of an entertainer, performer instead of an athlete. It's kind of crazy how a tragedy can turn into an inspiration. I had a buddy, Jason Whitfield, and myself, and Drew Durbin, Dave Eckert. These are all teammates of mine. He was from Michigan, and we all had a path. We were all going to go to the same college, headed to the same school, same direction. Unfortunately, he ended up dying in a motorcycle accident before he even started school there. It was devastating for me. Ironically, it changed my life's direction. I got a lot of inspiration from his parents. Said I had to carry on his legacy, carry on his name and, do as much for gymnastics as I possibly could. That moment in time inspired me to move forward and to be the best gymnast I could, the best person I could. His parents were awesome. They actually gave me some inspirational tapes that he used to listen to. And they said, Blaine, you'll get a lot out of these. I listened to him so much that I wore out the tapes. It was an inspiration for me to just move forward and do as much as I possibly could. Not just in the gym, but outside of the gym. What song would I pick? For me, I would have him sing Bumps. What did I have? Bumps in the Road. You may not like the bumps in the road, but you have to deal with them. But it's those bumps in the roads that you need help with. And sometimes you need somebody to give you a little push. It's almost like speed bumps, depending on how big they are.
So my question to you is, what were those tapes? What was he into? What were his hobbies? I want to get to know him a little bit. Like, what was he into?
Well, motorcycles.
Right.
Loved it. He flew by the seat of his pants. And that's where I was at. I loved it. We had fun together.
Sure.
Spent a lot of time doing gymnastics. The movies.
If there's a young player who, of course, wants to excel in this game, but they don't have the talent. Now, the work ethic is there. The drive is there. Do you not say anything and let them continuously progress? Or do you pull them aside and go, all right, I don't want to be mean, but there's something missing here. What do you do in that instance? Blaine, how would you handle this tricky situation?
With gymnastics, we have a good avenue for that kind of stuff because they created another group called it's the Excel. So you have different levels. So if you're not, I don't coach anybody going to the Olympics. I don't want anything to do with that. Nothing. It's way too much. We tell the parents the biggest return on your money is trying to get and I coach girls for a living, try to get your girl to college, to try to get her a college scholarship.
We'll start with Blaine Wilson. Blaine, if you had the option to pay to see the following, which one would it be of these three and why? Rocky Balboa as a neurosurgeon, Seinfeld as a correctional officer, or Rambo the talk show host?
I'm going to go with Rambo the talk show host.
Okay.
Okay. The intimidation factor right there just would be brutal.
Mr. Blaine Wilson, which of the following would you pay to see and why? Of the following: Alf, attorney at law; Papa Smurf, the hip-hop artist; or Mr. Bean, the motivational speaker?
I'll take Mr. Bean. I'll take Mr. Bean for 10. Yes. Oh, my God. That dude.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Motivate. How many words could he get out? I don't think he could get that many words out.
That's the appeal, right? Does he have to motivate you? Does he have to say the word?
Maybe it's just a face.
It's just a face. Blaine, what's the best question you've ever been asked and why? Whenever you're ready, the floor is yours, good sir.
For me, I was asked it this question is 2 different times, and in the end, it was like, what would you like your legacy to be? Hopefully, I inspired a lot of kids from the time that, from my 34 years in gymnastics. But in the end, I came to the realization for me that my legacy is going to be my kids. Dude, that's it. It's my children. It's what I leave behind. So when I'm dead and gone, how are they going to affect the rest of the world? Are they going to be nice? Are they going to be, proper kids, do things for other people? When people look at them and say, yeah, Blaine did the right thing. He did the right thing with, raising his kids. When I'm dead and gone, they'll look at tapes and whatever, but my kids are going to be it.
Do you have a nice time on this program, my friend?
I guess some of us are used to just answering the typical, how do you think your day went? Or, just a typical interview. And this is not a podcast. This is more of like, hey, man, this is life. Let's talk about it.